Rick Rumble here with my friends Jeff and Eric from Stone Temple Pilots. Eric's from San Jose. He's 51 years old. He enjoys tuck pointing in his spare time. And Jeff is an avid hockey follower.
How do you know that?
I don't. It's like a game show.
This is okay. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, we competition.
I'm very excited.
I'm going to smoke this
Here we go.
competition.
Now, and Jeff is a fellow Michigander. I grew up in Grand Rapids. Jeff grew up outside Detroit somewhere. Yeah. Dave, who's behind the camera, also another Detroiter right there.
So I'm totally outnumbered.
Right.
3-1, but the raft.
Oh yeah, he used to eat there. Your mom worked there.
Be here today.
Oh wow, dude! How great is
My
that?
brother just retired from the military after 26 years of service today. So
God bless. Is he here?
he will be shortly if he's not already.
Oh, that's fantastic. What branch of the service was he in?
He was in the Navy.
Well, we know the Navy. Welcome to, this is Navy Town, USA, man. This is the biggest military installation in the world.
Yeah, I was there for his ceremony this morning.
Congratulations. Wow.
Running on lack of sleep right now. It was very worth it. I'm very proud of it.
Well, we're really happy that Stone Temple Pilots can make it to Lunatic Luau 18.
Yes, thank
congratulations. The new music sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
I loved it. I listened to a whole bunch of it this morning and really enjoyed it. You guys are, it's kind of wild. It's got to be wild for you, Eric, because you've been in this band the entire time.
Many years, and sometimes we still look at each other like, 25, 30 years later.
Yeah. This is a marriage
still
now.
Throwing it out,
Yeah.
Great.
So, like, how does it feel to get a phone call, or how do they find you to be the lead singer?
It's they went through a long process of going through a lot of submissions and doing a lot of that.
Sure.
And, I didn't submit. I was actually happened in Detroit for me. A friend of mine went to see Hollywood Vampires at DTE, aka Pine Knob.
Yeah.
And went up to Robert because he was playing with them and told him about me and said, hey, you should check this guy out. He'd be perfect. And I had a couple other ways of trying to get into and then it all worked out. I got a call and went out and auditioned, and then it started from there. And it took a while because it's a long process of getting to know each other.
Well, that's what I was going to ask.
When he showed up to the audition, he nailed it.
Really?
He just walked in and nailed it.
So, yeah, how does that work? So there's the three of you guys are like, okay, what are we going to do? Let's go look on YouTube, or where do you start a process like that?
Yeah, well, we worked with a company that could do international submissions, so that way we found versions of the songs that didn't have vocals, so people could sing over to that.
Cool.
And some people were creative and just used their phone, they put it in their car, and you could tell a great voice when you can hear it.
Yes.
And other people spent a lot of time and try to trick stuff with auto-tune. It was the gamut of everyone.
And you can hear that.
Yeah, so it was long.
Yeah.
Very long. Over 15,000 submissions to go through.
Wow, what a process for you, though. And then in the end, it's like this gives the band all new blood. It seems excited again.
Yes.
The sound changes a little bit to accommodate Jeff, or Jeff changes the sound a little bit. But it's like all moving forward. It's all positive, like cool momentum.
And the writing process with Jeff was fantastic too. He really can grasp a song and the structure and put great elements into it and help change it as well. So
that's pretty cool, man. It's cool to have done something a long time. I relate to you because I've been a morning radio DJ for like 33 years. Okay. When you happen on something new that excites you and you learn something new after you've done something for a long time, it is really invigorating.
It sure is, and it was really great for some of the new songs in the album. We would just be jamming in a room and coming up with riffs and kind of putting the songs together, but instead of him just standing there and thinking about what to do, he could just instantly come out with
and everything in my life. Like I've been through bands and I've always had to micromanage, or I was the guitar player, so I know how to do all of that, and that was basically what I did. And it was so great to not have the pressure of having to do all of that. Where these guys are so pro and
they're so good,
such good musicians that they just come up with the most amazing things, and then if we get in there and we're coming up with something on the spot, and I can help with the structure and all those other things, and I'm not afraid to throw it out there.
Let me ask you a question that I promised somebody I would ask this because I think it's interesting. What's the first time you ever got paid as a musician? Can you remember the first time somebody paid you to play?
Yeah, I remember. It's a backyard party when I was probably 15 years old.
Yeah?
And I grew up in San Jose, which you know.
Because I read your wiki.
And I played with some really great musicians.
Yeah.
Growing up, really talented guys. So we would always be into prog rock and some Zeppelin and Rush and all that kind of stuff, but we could never find a singer. So we would play a ton of parties. We played a ton of frat parties as well when I was in high school, and we'd be playing. We geared more towards the frat, so we played a lot of Ozzy and Sabbath and Zeppelin and cool stuff, but we never had a singer.
So it's just like an instrumental.
All instrumental, and then
whoever wanted to sing could just come up.
Yeah. But we had
kind of cool. Actually,
we had a few good singers, but they never really panned out. But
all right, Jeff, what about you? The first time you ever made money, got paid to be a musician?
Okay, so I've been paid in beer when I was younger.
Well, see, that's not bad either.
Graduation parties, as a kid. But I was 16 years old, and I did a solo acoustic gig. It was my first day. I remember my dad helped me come put up my PA, and
that's cool.
Drove me because I couldn't be in there after 9 o'clock without my dad, so he had to come. And first show, I put together all the songs and went out and played them myself and sang them myself, and I was on my own 2 feet, and I didn't have anyone behind me. So
wow, that is awesome. It's inspiring.
Speaking of that, there's a lot of good stories because we both started pretty young.
Yeah.
So I remember playing in clubs at 17, 18 years old, and you couldn't leave the stage because it was 21 and over.
Yeah.
So you'd be like playing great, and everyone else in the band was older, and they'd be out there drinking,
having a drink, and you're
just like stuck on the line.
Quite literally stuck on the stage. Literally, the alcohol law doesn't allow you to step off. That's hysterical,
But
dude.
then again, I'd go back to high school and be telling my friends, I'm playing in a bar last night. So
that's mad.
You get some props for that.
Mad props.
Lots of cool points.
Guys, it was really fun talking to you. Stone Temple Pilots, killing it. Jeff, thank you very much. Eric, thanks.